flow meter and regulator on an oxygen tank cylinder today. Alright, so for today we're going to go ahead and use 3 liters per minute as our flow rate, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so first thing we need to notice right here, we've got this green cylinder is on a cart. What's going on? Okay, so the cart is part of the safety protocol. Oxygen, anything in a pressurized container really needs to be stored in an upright position. You're going to store this oxygen in a crate or somewhere stored connected to the wall. You want to make sure that it's upright and it's not going to be able to get knocked over. Okay. It also needs to be stored in a well-ventilated, dry area, away from light and heat. We need to make sure that it's not covered up. We need to make sure that it has a no smoking sign posted in the room. Also, we know this is oxygen because the tank is green. Green is the color in the United States for oxygen. And we also know it's oxygen because it has a label on it. And it tells us right here that it's oxygen. There's lots of numbers and letters up top. That's for the use of the respiratory therapist. It's just telling you what this is made out of. It's telling you that the Department of Transportation is one that regulates the cylinder production. So that's nothing that you would have to worry about. Okay, so if this was a new tank, there would be a little plastic seal right here that you would rip off, and it would expose this, so it would look just like so. We're going to go ahead and do what's called crack the tank. You only do that when it's a new cylinder. This is not a new cylinder, so I'm just going to talk you through it. Right here we have a little wrench. For this type of cylinder, you would go ahead and place the wrench on the cylinder and just open it and close it really quickly, which is just going to blow out any dust or debris that may be between the cylinder and the tank. So once you've done that, it's time to go ahead and apply the regulator. So this regulator flow meter combo here looks just like this. This side's the flow meter, dials your flow. This tells us how much pressure. This is where we're going to attach our nasal cannula. It's part of the pin index standard safety system, so we can see the 2 pins inside as well as the washer, and those are those pins are going to slide into the stem part of the cylinder and attach it. We need to make sure that the washer is intact and not damaged in any way, as that will cause leaks, and we don't want any leaks. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get that attached. Alright, so we want to make sure that the regulator's on their level, it's on there nice and tight, and it is. So what we're going to do now is open the tank and see if we have any leaks. So, go ahead and open that up. Okay, there's no leaks, so that's good. And we're at about 1,000 psi. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that back off. Okay. So if we're at 1,000 psi and we're talking about a flow rate of 3 liters per minute, we're going to take 0.28 and we're going to multiply that by 1,000 psi. Then we're going to divide it by the flow rate of 3 liters per minute to find out just exactly how much time we have left for use on this cylinder. Okay? Let me do the quick math. So on this tank at 3 liters per minute, we have about 93 minutes of time, which is about 1 hour and 33 minutes of time on this cylinder. Okay, so once you're done with the cylinder, there's always a little bit of pressure left even after you turn off the cylinder. So it's important that you bleed the tank, and the purpose of that is to release the pressure between the tank and the flow meter, so that the flow meter, taking the flow meter off is easier and less dangerous. It's a safety precaution. So to do that, you'll just dial up the flow meter and release the pressure in between. Do you have any questions? All right, thanks.